I believe that movement and mindfulness are two of the foundations of wellness. Thank you for letting me be a part of your wellness journey. Hello, I'm Kelly. This is my dog, Zoe, and we're going to do a little bit of breath work today. Before we get started, I want to explain a little bit of the science behind why we might want to do this kind of breathing. And so to understand this process, we want to think about the nervous system. And I like to think of the two parts of the nervous system, the sympathetic, the fight or flight part, and the parasympathetic, the rest, digest, recovery part, as engaging in a tug of war in your body all day long. And you want this tug of war happening. You want both sides actively tugging and doing their thing throughout the day. You never want either side to quit on you. In general, we want our tug of war game to be a tie. So on average, your sides are equally balanced and pulling equally hard, with subtle shifts back and forth as your body needs it. So if you want to work out, if you're hard at work, working on something challenging, if there is some sort of a major acute stressor or threats to you, you want that sympathetic side to kick in. At other times of day when you don't have those things going on, you want the parasympathetic side kicking in for digestion, recovery, all your bodily processes that we want to be able to function well. Most of us, because we have low-grade stress all the time, are stuck with that sympathetic side tugging harder than the parasympathetic side, and our tug-of-war game is shifted well over into that sympathetic side space. And so we're going to work on two ways within our breathwork practice that we can get that tug-of-war back into balance. And so the first is just by slowing down your breath. Anytime you slow down your breath, you're telling your sympathetic team, hey, don't tug as hard. The second part that we're going to play with today is working on your inhale versus your exhale in terms of the length. And so every time you inhale, your sympathetic side tugs a little harder. Every time you exhale, the parasympathetic side tugs a little harder. So in the breathwork practice that we are going to do today, we are going to have a longer exhale and then inhale to give your parasympathetic side a little longer to tug, and a little longer to get your body back into balance. So I am going to lead you through a couple of rounds so that you can see how it's going to work and the pacing, and then I'll let you work for a few minutes on your own. That will allow you to adjust if my counting that I'm going to suggest to you doesn't quite work for your body. That's okay. You can modify it as you see fit. So the framework we're going to start with, that's my suggestion for you, would be a 4-count inhale, and I'll count, so basically 4 seconds you're inhaling, then you'll hold for 4 more seconds, and then the exhale will exhale for 8 counts, so it's going to be twice as long as that inhale, and then we'll hold that exhale out on the bottom for another 4 seconds. For most people, if we're going to make adjustments, it's probably going to come on that exhale length. 8 might be too long for you, or you might have more room to exhale even longer, in which case go for that. Also, the hold at the bottom can be challenging for some folks. If that's you, that's okay. It's normal. Just adjust. If you need to shorten it, totally cool. If you do this over and over again, your body will get more used to lengthening inhales, exhales, and holds. And so maybe over time you work up to it. Maybe you don't. That's okay. As long as you can feel your body slowing down, you can feel yourself calming down, you've achieved the stimulus we're looking for. All right. So to get started, you are going to find any comfortable seat. I am seated here on a meditation cushion on my yoga mat. You could be on a mat, on blocks, on a bolster. You could be in any old chair you have in your house or wherever you're at. That's okay. Wherever we are, however, we're going to find a little bit of length through the spine so that we have good posture. We can rest our hands by our sides. It could be in our lap, palms down, palms up, stacked. Again, whatever is comfortable for you. If it's comfortable, I would invite you to close your eyes just so you can settle in and focus in a little bit here. And then to get us all synced up and started, let's exhale all of the air out. And then we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Holds, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale on your own count. Again, adjusting as you see fit. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to work on your own, and I'll check in as needed to let you know where we're at. We're a minute in on your own. 2 more to go. And 1 more minute left. And I invite you to finish up whatever round you're on, so finishing with the hold after an exhale. Of course, if you would like to continue on after this video, that is completely okay. You can do this for as long as feels good in your body. And if we are stopping when we're done, we can remember that we can use this practice. You can use it just every so often, maybe once a day or so, just to help reset that tug of war that might be a little off balance. Or when you find yourself very off balanced and you know you are very stressed and need to calm down, or you're really nervous or anxious or any of those sorts of things, this is a nice tool to pull out of your back pocket to just slow everything down and help recenter yourself and help get that fight or flight mechanism a little more under control. So thank you for joining today. Zoe is now sound asleep. Her rest and digest system is fully turned on, and I hope yours is too.